Live! Welcome to another Speculation Sunday on a Monday. And thank you for joining me today on this beautiful, rainy, super cold Monday. It's crazy. We got we got Just As Danny in the house. How you doing, Danny?
Good, Mondo. I'm not a fan of winter weather usually, but you know what? I like this today.
You know, for me, I love summer. I love summer.
I do too. It's my
I don't
favorite
mind
season.
heat. Yeah, I don't mind heat. Uh, I feel like what I do mind is rainy days, Danny. Are you a fan of the rainy days?
No, I don't. I don't like rainy days, and I definitely don't like getting dark at 5. Like it's the worst.
Yeah, why? If it's only 6 o'clock and it feels like it's like midnight.
I know.
Yeah. Oh man. I remember when I used to like skateboard or golf in the evenings, and it was like, dude, you have to end your night early. The sun's down. We got a lot to talk about. I do want to go into pretty much Christmas. It might as well be Christmas because the tree arrived at Disneyland. Tree already arrived at California Adventure. I think like Saturday or Friday, something like that. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about. I want to start off with the Q&A before we get anything going. So if you guys have any questions, topics, whatever you want to talk about, post in the comments right now. Post in the comments. Matthew says, "What up, guys? Danny, is that a new hat that just came out?"
No, this has been out for a little bit. I think Mondo has this hat too.
That's the Nike one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's nice. I like that hat. No, that one's been out for probably years. I would have doubt that it's been years. Merciless Kitty says, "I love dark at 5." You know, I like rainy days, but at the same time, when you're not prepared, it's rainy days suck. We got Jennifer in the house. She says, "Bring back Mickey Blinky." Dude, have you accepted that Halloween has just left the building, Danny, or no?
I feel like I don't know. I feel like this. We always said like last year was weird because it was like the first year after like everything was closed. But like I feel like this year was weirder, if that makes any sense. Like
Yeah.
I feel like D23 ruined everything because like no one
It
no
just
one
sent
paid
us back.
attention. Yeah, no one paid attention to Halloween because like D23 was there,
And
and then like
D23 left a bad taste in everybody's mouth, too.
so I just like I love D23 Expo. It's one of my favorite things, but I cannot wait till Halloween next year. Honestly, I'm already excited for just like I want to get more into Halloween next year.
Yeah, I went full Halloween mode this year. I would have gone more Halloween mode if I was able to go to Scary Farm with the pass. We got Roy. He says, "How was your trip?" Man, my thing is just not working. Hold on, Danny. Oh my gosh. Well, my trip was good. There we go. It changed. My trip was amazing. Walt Disney World to me gets better and better and better every trip I go. I can't get enough Walt Disney World. Honestly, it's every time I go, I always feel like there's 1,000 things that I wish I could do, and I just don't have time. I don't have time. What's up, Hula Mama? How you doing? Darstar says, "I saw they got some blue hats there." Oh yeah, I saw the blue hat one too. They had a lot at Walt Disney World too, like similar to Danny's hat right now. Steve says, "What is the best theme park to do for one day to celebrate the holidays? Knott's, Universal, Disneyland, or DCA?" Very good question. They are. That's a gem. It's honestly, I can't answer that. I can't
I
answer
would
that.
say it depends on what you want. Like if you're wanting more food, DCA, like hands
Oh,
down
that's the number one, huh? For
Yeah, I
food.
would say like food and entertainment because they got that like Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. They've got the everything going on at festival holidays. They got Viva Navidad. They've got just so much entertainment stages. So they have that new stage set up this year. I don't know if you saw it, Mondo, over there by Pacific Wharf.
I just saw that in your
Um,
video. I was like, "What the hell's this?"
yeah, so like they got a bunch of stuff. So I feel like not DCA is gonna really kind of step it up. And I would say or Knott's like one of those. If you want like good food and entertainment, Knott's or DCA. If you want like you know parades and all that stuff than Disneyland, of course.
Yep. For me, if I had to choose one, like I get one shot at a Christmas time, I'm going to say Merry Farm. I'd probably just do Merry Farm. I've always enjoyed everything about Merry Farm. Disneyland too, I don't know. Damn, that's a hard question. Grinchmas. Oh, man, I don't know where I would do Christmas. Man, my heart says Merry Farm. I'm just going to go with Merry Farm. Unless that Snoopy on Ice sucks, then I'd be pissed. But I have a feeling it's going to be really good. Let me see. I'm just reading. Do you know when the Mandalorian or Grogu are going to be in Star Wars Land? I haven't heard nothing, but I'm hearing a lot of strong rumor. It might be the second week of November. What have you heard, Danny?
Yeah, I think we had heard that it was going to come November, right? But we didn't know when. Now, holidays starts this week on Friday, which is also Veterans Day. Disneyland loves to do launches of things on different holidays like that. They could absolutely decide to bring it out during this whole, holiday kickoff weekend, or maybe they Mondo said, wait till the next week and do next weekend instead to kind of give it its own thing. So maybe that's something, I don't know, but I would say keep your eye on this weekend and then maybe next weekend.
If I had to say next week, I'm going to say next week. What better way to sell more tickets for November than to bring Grogu next week? As much as it's Mandalorian, Grogu is going to break the internet. It's the first time he's come to the parks like in physical form, not a PNG. Is the foodie guide out yet? I'm asking the same damn question. It's the week of. I promise you, it's either Tuesday or Wednesday. Most likely it'll be tomorrow. And
it's always Tuesday, Mondo.
Yeah, it's always Tuesday. I'll just say it's Tuesday. If I had to take a guess, though, I think Wednesday, the booths for Festival of Holidays will probably soft open. Sometimes it's Thursday, but I have a hunch that it'll be Wednesday because they got to work a lot of kinks out with all the cooking, prep process, training of staff. Did we get Festival of Holidays last year? I don't even remember, Daddy, because I feel like last year I just didn't care. I just didn't care, dude. I do care this year, though. I care a lot more this year.
Festival Holidays last year, we got Mickey's Merry Christmas, and we got Viva Navidad, all that. I just wanted to mention real quick, Mondo, to answer the past question. We actually have Kitra from Ordinary Adventure. Shout out to them. They just
did 300,000. We gotta hit the horn.
But Kitra is saying maybe Life Day, Mondo, will be the kickoff for when we see Mandalorian. So when is Life Day?
That's interesting. When is Life Day?
Let me see.
I'm just gonna be honest. Life Day is so unknown in the masses. It's like I feel like people just don't know Life Day. Life Day at Galaxy's Edge. I'm curious to see. Life Day will be celebrated now through. That was last year, November 15th. So there you go. Mandalorian will be here November 15th. That falls in line with next week. So Tuesday. There you go. I probably won't be at the parks that day. But yeah, there you go. Hey, I wouldn't doubt that it's Life Day. That'd be kind of cool. Make it more synergy, as the CEO says. Super chat. Magical Theme Park Adventures. Happy holidays for our boys. Let's go. I'm so excited. So excited. Magical Theme Park Adventures. Seriously, thank you. I want to bring this up. This is, oh my gosh. Where are we? Let me see. Where are we at? Hold on, Danny. We can't move on before we do this, dude. My gosh. Magical Theme Park Adventures. Seriously, thank you. Happy holidays. We're going to go so hard for holidays. It's going to be unbelievable. But can we get 5 fires in the chat for 300 freaking thousand? I don't know how long. I don't even know. I never know where Ordinary Adventures is. Like California, Florida, cruising,
They're in
uh,
Hawaii.
Hawaii. I don't like.
Yeah, they're in
I'm always
Hawaii.
like, where's Peter and Ketra? But congratulations, Peter Ketra. Freaking 300,000. What an achievement. My gosh. Incredible. Keep up the amazing work, Peter and Ketra. Incredible. Freaking incredible, man. And I can't wait to see Hawaii videos because I would like to go out there myself. Um, Let me see. Did you hear about the mummy ride being destroyed in December 2023? I'm like hopeful, stuff like that happens, but I haven't heard any strong rumor about mummy. There's a lot of strong rumor about special effects building and the animal actors,
Oh
but the
yeah.
I don't think mummy's going anywhere.
I
Uh,
mean, I would love for mommy to go. We know. We all
yeah,
know
we've
that.
already gone there for sure.
We want it to go. We don't want it. We don't want it here. At least I don't. So I'd rather have the Donkey Kong ride. Absolutely, hundred
Yeah, I
percent.
would not
So
shed a tear if mummy disappeared.
yeah,
Mummy's like rarely in our on our palette of like, hey, Danny, let's go do mummy. It's never
yeah,
that's
no,
never what is said. Let's go do Jurassic World, and then
yeah.
usually I'm the only one that's like, let's go do Transformers. I like Transformers. I like Transformers. All right. Let me see. Hold on, real quick. I asked the community of Five Fires if they had any questions, and I think there was a couple. Let me see. With the celebration in January, will the fireworks show be every day or just Friday through Sunday? And that's from Jacqueline Chillin. What are your thoughts, Danny? From what I've heard, Christmas will be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing until Thanksgiving weekend, and then it'll become an everyday thing after that. So pretty much kind of like the last week of November, and then fireworks and the whole celebration of nighttime spectaculars every day come December. I think for the
we don't have a
100th,
calendar yet for that.
no, I haven't seen it. I don't know if
Mm.
anybody in the chat could let me know if that's in the calendar, but I think for the 100th, they're gonna go every day, and that is something that's like not normal. But I feel like something so grand as a 100 celebration is kind of weak sauce if you only do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What are your thoughts on that one, Danny?
Yeah, I mean, I could see them definitely doing it. I don't know what the city allows them, um, as far as like what they can do, but I could easily see them. I want to say though, Mondo, like they probably whatever this forgetting the name of the show, the new one,
Wondrous,
Wondrous, yeah, Wondrous
Xbox
Journey,
One, Xbox
Wondrous
One.
Journey. So like I feel like they're gonna go hard like they did with Mickey's Mixed Magic, where like people don't even care that there's no fireworks. So maybe they just go really hard with the projections and then the lights and lasers and everything and the fountains, and then they don't need to have fireworks on those nights. Maybe they can just do it on the weekend nights. But I'm looking at the calendar right now. I just don't know how far out we're allowed to go. Let me look in December. We can
I
go
don't think.
all the way up to the 19th.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it goes up into the 100 stuff.
So Monday, December 19th.
I just find it hard to believe that they're gonna go 100 celebration and be like weekends only. Like that's weak, man. It's 100th. That's your 100 freaking years. But
So
I don't
we
this
got
is we're
I'm
saving
looking at
money. We're gonna just do
I'm
it
looking
Fridays.
at Monday, December 5th, Mondo, and Monday, December 12th, just regular weekdays, and they have fireworks and Fantasmic.
Wow. Wait, was
So
it
I
what?
think maybe you're right with that prediction.
Yeah, I totally. And just imagine this, Danny. Not in January, but probably in the February, March. We're gonna have wondrous fireworks. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway open. We're gonna have Magic Happens and whatever else entertainment is happening in the theme park. Maybe Toontown opens by like March, April. I'm guessing more summer, but dude, we are in for a crazy next year. It's gonna be insane. Next year is gonna be insane. It's probably gonna be one of the coolest years of Disneyland history, in my opinion. We got Emily also says, I've never been to Universal Studios Hollywood. Do you think I would like it? If you love shows and characters, Universal is exactly what you're looking for. And Waterworld's coming back this week. So that's honestly one of the better shows in all theme parks is Waterworld. Emily, you would love it, especially Grinchmas right now. But go on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so you get the full shebang of the entertainment that they have to offer. Let me see. Darstar says if they give the true Disney experience, they should have fireworks every single night, plain and simple. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Let me see. I'm just reading. Thanks for answering our question. My birthday is in January and trying to plan my trip. Hey, book that trip, Jacqueline. 100 celebration from the 27th and on is going to be insane. Insane. Louis Alba also says, we'll go to Universal Studios this Wednesday. What do you recommend, Mondo Danny? I recommend you get there at opening. And if you're going on a Wednesday, most likely it won't be crowded. There probably won't be the entertainment because I don't think they're doing the full entertainment on weekdays right now at Universal. But just try to do all the rides. You're gonna have a good time. Wednesday's a great day to go at Universal.
Yeah, I agree. I think getting there at opening just does wonders for you at Universal because it really is a big local theme park right now. They haven't gotten all the tourism back just yet there, so a lot of people come later in the day. The earlier the better.
Mm-hmm. Melissa says, Mondo Jenny, I remember they used to do fireworks every day for 60th anniversary. So why couldn't they do it every day for 100th, right?
Right.
When did the 60th happen? Do you remember? Like what time period of the year?
It was 2015, right? Yeah, 2015 and 16. Like because it was almost like it was like a year and a half or whatever. So
that was a long one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm just reading. Somebody says, Katie says, Danny, I know you mentioned on your podcast Disney would be pushing celebrating the 100th after Disney World's 50th, end of March. Does this mean 100th won't be as special prior to March? We're going 3-1. There probably won't be nothing 100th, maybe.
Yeah.
Very minimal because 50 is priority for them right now.
Yeah, you might see some like merchandise, maybe even some banners and things like that, advertising Disney 100, some posters and things like that. But you're probably not going to see decor or anything. They've still got all the decor up for the 50th. They're going to have the golden statues.
Yeah.
They're going to have all the popcorn buckets and cups that all say 50th. And, right now we still have Harmonious, which is technically, they mentioned a 50th show.
Yeah.
We have, Enchantment, which is they mentioned as a 50th show. So if you're going before March, I don't know. Like, I don't know exactly when like Happily Ever After is supposed to come back. So that's something to keep an eye out for, because that kind of would mark the end of the 50th, in my opinion, because they are getting rid of Enchantment at that point. So
it's kind of weird because they're flowing into Happily Ever After over there in Florida, not a 100 celebration fireworks show.
Yeah, it's like, Bob Chapek and other Disney, announcements and things have made it pretty clear that Disneyland is the center of attention for the 100th anniversary celebration. So I don't necessarily know that this is going to be like a happiest homecoming on earth celebration. Like, when we had Disneyland's 50th and then every theme park was involved with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's going to be like this. I know it's the company's 100th anniversary, but I don't know.
I think Disneyland is where it matters for 100 celebration. In my opinion.
I think that's all where it's going to be.
Yeah, because like Danny, we got the fireworks, character meet and greets are changing, and gosh, it's so stuck in my head. Xbox One, what is it called? World of Color 1.
World of Color 1.
Yeah, World of Color 1. No, as far as I know, there's no other theme parks that are getting big nighttime spectaculars like that. I could imagine Paris. Man, they're changing nighttime spectaculars on the reg out there with drones. Maybe they get some 100th celebration fun. But I feel like come April and beyond, Walt Disney World will probably get involved somehow. Who knows what it'll be, but they'll get involved. They'll get involved. All right. If you're new to Speculation Sunday, welcome. Thank you for joining us on a Monday. Usually this is on a Sunday. I was in Florida, so just really couldn't time it in. And I wanted to be a person on this beautiful earth that has said, I watched both Fantasmics at Walt Disney World and Disneyland in a 24-hour time span. So I could say that officially now. I really wanted to be able to say that. All right, let's get this party started. KJ says, do you think it's worth getting a 4-day or 3-day pass to Disneyland? We're thinking of going back next year. Well, if you get a 3-day or 4-day and it's in the 100 celebration time period, so after January 27th, hell yeah. Super worth it. I don't even know if I would recommend a park hopper, but just because I don't know how the flow is going to go next year. But yeah, 3 days, 4 days are always worth it at Disneyland when there's nighttime spectaculars. We got a super chat. Brian Sevilla, Mondo and Danny, do you know when they're going to have dining packages available for World of Color 1 in January? Fire it up. Congrats on the 140,000. Go. Dude, thank you, Brian. It is kind of weird that they haven't talked about no dining packages or whatever the case might be. But you best believe there's going to be dining packages for the fireworks and World of Color 1. These things are going to be moneymakers, Danny. Absolute moneymakers.
Yeah.
If I had to take a wild guess, first week of December, they announced stuff for all the 100 celebration stuff. I wouldn't doubt it. But what do you think the price tag is on these dining packages, Danny? Because what was World of Color right now if you did a dining package?
Oh, I don't know actually.
Let me see.
I know it's over $100.
What? Let me look.
World of Color dining package.
I don't think it's that expensive.
I thought it wasn't it like $90-something?
Dude, I don't even know anymore.
Or am I thinking of like
starting at 35? So I'm guessing.
How is it 35 when it's 80 some dollars?
There's a wine country tutorial, so that's probably like 60. There's a storyteller dinner, that's probably like 50. What is the cheaper one? The $35?
No, they're talking about the dessert party.
Here we go. Wait, dessert party?
Yeah, I thought they were talking about the dessert party.
Oh my gosh, how many dining packages is there for World of Color?
Oh, they said dining package.
Okay, hold on. I'm curious to know, is the dessert party stuff still happening? People are still doing that? Dude, honestly, I'm so out of touch with dining package stuff. Damn, $89! Oh my Lord. $89 for desserts. What? Yeah. I don't know. My heart says that ain't worth it. Did you do the dessert party?
No, I've never done the dessert party. No.
I would do the wine country tutorial. A lot of people told me the food's really good there, but damn.
Yeah, the problem is that the dining packages only give you like special sections, right? And you're mixing in with all those sections. You're not getting like the dessert party. You're getting a chair, and you're sitting in a chair in a special like VIP section. So like that's the difference in like cost there on that. So I would imagine the World of Color 1 dessert parties are probably going to sell out.
Hey, fast. I'll call it right now. World of Color 1 dessert parties, dessert parties, $110 starting. That's my opinion. Easy. Disney's going to be printing money with this 100 celebration stuff. Without a doubt. Wow. That's crazy. Let me see. We got Zomban. How you doing? Mondo, question. So do you think it's going to be hard to get tickets for Universal when Super Mario World opens? If so, how early should we get tickets? That's the thing. We don't have no dates, so it's impossible to say. It's impossible to say how hard tickets will be. If I had to take a guess, I don't think tickets will be hard. Getting boarding or virtual queue reservations, that will be hard to get into the land, to get on the ride, to possibly even get into the restaurant. Those will be hard. I don't foresee tickets being hard to get for going into the land. Let's see. Melissa, Tokyo Disney is having a brand new nighttime spectacular called Believe, Sea of Dreams. It looks amazing. Have you seen that?
Yes, I have. It looks amazing.
Sea of Dreams.
Per usual with Tokyo.
Let's take a look. Let me see. So when does this nighttime spectacular drop? Have you heard anything?
No, I don't know exactly the day though.
Oh, this is it. What? Damn. Whoa. Look at the IP galore right here. Rapunzel, Mermaid, Moana, Peter. Damn. I don't know much about any of this Believe Sea of Dreams, but November 11th.
Oh, this Friday.
Wow. Holy smokes.
Play the video.
We got to watch the video.
Also, it looks like they might do projections on the building.
Damn, they're not giving nothing away, Danny.
What's it called?
Believe Sea of Dreams. Damn, they just hit us with concept art. All right, well, hey, Friday Tokyo, it's gonna definitely be lit out there. That's crazy. That's exciting. Very exciting. Whatever's coming out of that. All right, let's move.
Hold on, real quick.
You got something?
We can't leave them with just that.
They hit us with a whole lot of nothing right there.
Gotta give them this right here from Kai D channel.
You texted to me?
I did.
Let me see.
Kai D channel.
Oh, this is what we saw, right?
This looks like this channel covers a lot of Tokyo Disney stuff. So
wow. All right. Well, I don't want to play it because it's his video. But I'll show it like a picture of it. Wow. This is crazy. And this is on a water boardwalk, I guess?
Yeah, it's on the big sea there, Tokyo Disney Sea.
Wow, I'm not too familiar with Disney Tokyo Sea, but that looks cool. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, everybody, let's get this party started. We are going to talk about Universal Studios Hollywood first. Let's go. Universal Studios Hollywood hit us with something that nobody saw coming, Danny. Platinum Pass has been changed once again. I don't know if I could handle all these changes, Danny.
Does it apply to yours, Mondo, or does it apply to only new ones?
I don't even know, dude. That's the problem. is I feel like I'm in the unknown right now myself. All right, it's right here. Oh, let me just make sure. Okay, yes, you could see. Okay, so here it is, Danny. So we're looking at the Platinum Pass. All right, this verbiage got added, and nobody knew this was coming. It just kind of happened. Includes one time per day after 3 p.m. express access to each ride, excluding Mario Kart's Bowser Challenge opening early 2023 attraction, and seated show, and one time per day after 3 p.m. reservation free entry into Super Nintendo World. So you will be able to enter the land with your platinum, but you will not be able to go on Bowser or Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. When reservations are required to enter the land, express access and reservation free entry valid after 3 p.m. Express access is a separate line with the shorter. I don't even go into that. I want to hear your thoughts on this one first, Danny. What incarnations? What do you think?
I mean, it makes sense, right? Do we even know that you were just at Universal Orlando. They don't even have Express for Hagrid's or
Velocicoaster. Nothing.
Yeah. So is this just going to be a ride that doesn't have Express, just like those rides don't? So I don't know, but I mean, it's nice that they're giving you free reservation entry into Super Nintendo World at least once per day. Mm-hmm. So because I would imagine for a while it's going to be on a reservation required to enter type basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for them to give you one per day is pretty nice.
And one thing I heard about Universal Studios Hollywood, and I'll get more confirmation on this, is that this will only be applied to new passes, and people that are renewing right now also fall under these new rules. They won't be renewing into the previous version of Platinum Pass at Universal Studios Hollywood.
So when do you renew, Mondo?
I don't even know, Danny. I hope it's freaking past that opening of Super Nintendo World, because damn. let me ask you, Dan, or let me give my thoughts real quick. I feel like we saw this coming, and on a Speculation Sunday many days ago, we talked about how the word reservation was all of a sudden applied to these terms and conditions of these annual passes at Universal. And when would they get used? They would get used when Super Nintendo World was going to come into existence. So I feel like the people who follow us in Speculation Sunday, you kind of had a feeling these were coming. It just kind of hurts. It kind of hurts the fact that like you can't get that platinum experience like you previously could. Or from what I have heard, the people who have platinum, this is just what I've heard. I'll find out tomorrow or the day after, because I will be going to Universal. I heard that if you are currently a platinum holder before this change, which was November 1st or November 2nd, whenever it was, you would still have the ability to enter the land and the ride with Express. It's only being applied to people renewing and purchasing now in this new current time period of platinum. All very confusing, but that's as simple as I could explain it all. If you were a new pass holder, Danny, does this taint you from buying one? And I want to ask the chat as well. Does this taint you from spending $26 a month? Or is it okay? You're understanding that there's just so much demand coming down the pipe for Super Nintendo World that, it is what it is. What do you think?
I like the access of just being able to get into the land. So the platinum might that in and of itself might be worth it, especially since if anyone's ever tried to get a virtual queue for Secret Life of Pets, it wasn't very easy, right? And if you ever tried to get a virtual queue from Hagrid's whenever they were doing that back in the day, that was like impossible. So
They
having
did virtual queue for Hagrid's?
oh yeah, oh yeah, they did
Wow.
for a very long time, and it was very difficult. Like they were gone by 10 a.m. for the whole day. So and they just would issue them until they were all gone.
Man.
And like, but just knowing that your pass gives you access to the land without you having to even do anything, that's kind of nice. So I would like it just for that. Whether or not that's worth it to get platinum just for that, I don't know. I don't really use the benefit of the skipping the line. So, but there's all the other benefits. You know, you get the free HHN ticket. You get the now. The only question I had about that, Mondo, was can you add Express to your free ticket?
Yeah, you can. At Horror Nights you can.
Mm.
You're spending like $170, but it's a values subjective on that end. Um, let's talk about this because this is all new conversation. Is entering the land at 3 o'clock? Are you just behind the eight ball so far that like every time I enter the land, it's going to be like a 2 hour wait for Mario Kart? Like, how's this all going to play out? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I guess
those are
you
my
just get
thoughts
like
that
a.
get going. You know, that's like my
Well, I
thoughts
think
that
it's
get
just
going.
like an annual pass holder can still enter the virtual queue right in the morning. So the nice part is maybe, as a guest who's paying for a ticket, right? You get a virtual queue. You get to go in at 9 a.m. Okay. Well,
There's a
maybe
lot of value to that now, right? The day ticket
yeah.
guest.
So maybe, but that guest who got in at 9 a.m. do they get to get in again later on, or is it just this one time that they get to go in and when they leave they're done? But if you have a platinum pass and you got your virtual queue plus you got your express entry later on, you can go in the land potentially twice in one day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, positive spin right there. Noah says, "Do you think the land will be packed after all the pass holders are let in?" Hell yes. Every pass holder at 3 o'clock, instead of going to Jurassic World, they're all gonna go to freaking Super Nintendo World.
Yeah.
I think Super Nintendo World's gonna be pack meter broken every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like without even thinking about it.
I don't even know what to think about it. Like I'll have to just wait and see.
Yeah. It's just I think if say I was in the position that I wanted to buy a platinum or not buy a platinum, I would still probably buy platinum. The value of platinum is still good. You get the 3 p.m. express, which I really wish it was 1 p.m. In Universal Orlando, Danny, platinum doesn't kick in until 4 p.m., bro. It's brutal.
Ooh.
And then you don't even get Velocicoaster or Hagrid's. So I appreciate our Universal Studios Hollywood. We only have one excluded ride from what is it called? Bowser's Challenge or whatever. We
Yeah.
still use Express on everything else. Even the shows you could use Express. But I'll ask when I go to Universal if I know Caravans commented a little bit ago that I renewed in July, but this applies to anyone who pays month to month, which is what I do. I pay month to month. I didn't receive an email. I saw that too in the comments of my Instagram post. But yeah, pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Also, too, this week, I think on Thursday, is it Thursday? I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. Or maybe it's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Waterworld will be finally returning. It was supposed to have returned last week, but it's returning this week.
Do they have the wet zones, Mondo, still, even when it's cold?
Dude, yep. Yeah, you want to sit in the wet zone in the 60 degrees? Good luck.
My jeez.
Oh
And
man, yeah.
it gets cold at Universal on that
Hell
hill.
yeah, it does, dude. Universal with the winds, it gets pretty cold. Benjamin says, "What about capacity? What if the land has reached capacity before 3 p.m.? Will pass holders still be able to go in?" That's the thing. I don't know how hard Universal is going to be going with the crowds. We saw how busy they got with Halloween Horror Nights. So I'm guessing we're just going to see Halloween Horror Night crowds on a regular basis. Um, I think, say the land's at capacity and there's a standby and then there's an express. They're just gonna prioritize express. That's how Universal's always been. And I don't see any different. Like I think they'll just always prioritize express. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for Waterworld. I haven't been to Universal in like a week and a half. I've been in Florida, but I'll be there very soon, and we'll talk a lot about it more next week. One thing to go over real quick, because I know Grinchmas is right around the corner. Universal Studios Hollywood, they have announced like their slate of what they're going to be doing. Let me bring it up real quick. And we'll go deeper into detail because it's only really Disneyland that's going super hard so early. But Christmas is going to start at Universal Studios Hollywood on November 25th all the way to January 1st. So come closer to that time period. We'll all talk about, oh my gosh, what the heck happened? We'll all talk about Grinchmas and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter festivities as well. All right, that's it for Universal. We're going to keep it moving. Oh, will VIP tours get exclusive access? I'll ask those questions, Caravans, because that's on my list of what I wanted to ask.
I was going to say, that's a really good question because, that could be a pretty big incentive for a Universal VIP tour. I mean, not only is it very valuable from what I saw from you guys and like Ordinary Adventures and Mouse Vibes, but adding Nintendo on top of that too, like that just makes it super valuable.
I feel like VIP tours are going to go up $100 with Super Nintendo World if it's an addition. Wow, VIP tours are going to be so fire. Come like early next year, whenever it is, like January to April. That's when I think it'll open. But that's it. We're going to move on. Let's talk some Knott's Berry Farm. All right, Knott's Berry Farm, for me, it has been under the radar, like super under the radar. Their Christmas, it actually begins a little bit earlier, and Merry Farm's going to begin November 18th to January 8th. So, as far as I know, the only main thing for them right now is they're going to be going hard for Thanksgiving very soon. And I want to go deeper into Knott's, but I feel like maybe next week I'll go more deeper into like their Christmas Crafts Village, Santa Christmas Cabin, Christmas Tree Light. I'll go more into detail about that all next week. But I just wanted to mention, so just get the dates out there. Christmas in Knott's Berry Farm will be November 18th, once again, all the way to January 8th. I'll go into detail because I want to have videos up so I could like refer to things. But I'll be getting some updates for Merry Farm this week. So stay tuned.
You know what I just thought, Mondo? Is what if Knott's Merry Farm starts next Friday? What if that's the same day that Mandalorian starts?
Yeah, I feel like Disney,
just because Disney wants to do it dirty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Ketra was saying Life Day. I say the same day as Knott's, November 18th. Mando arrives at Galaxy's Edge, November 18th.
Because isn't that how they like to do it?
Yeah, Disney likes to take the spotlight away from Knott's all the time. I see no different this year. So there you go. November 18th, Mandalorian will arrive. Book it. Yeah, dude, you're so true though, Danny. It's so true.
Yeah, so it's starting a week later than Disneyland, and they both run through the same amount of time. So they're both ending January 8th. One of the best shows that they offer is that Home for the Holidays show on the Calico main stage.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's coming back this year. We got the new show inside the Walter Knott Theater for Snoopy on Ice. We don't know what. Do we have a name for it? I think didn't Jen Arredondo post it?
Yeah, our Knott's Adventure. I'll bring it up right now.
Yeah. So we have that new show for we have the Christmas Crafts Village, of course, all throughout Calico, and I feel like every year they've done Merry Farm, they keep growing the Crafts Village. It keeps getting bigger. And someone in the chat here earlier mentioned that they're still doing early or free access to the crafts village if you. But how do they do that? Is it like open just some days or?
Uh, they just posted that stuff. I'll look into it right now because I know our Knott's Adventure, which I always say is one of the best Instagrams to follow for Knott's info. But this is it right here. Snoopy's Night Before Christmas Ice Show. That's what it's called. And it's for the 40th. It's all reimagined in Peanut style for our 40th anniversary of Snoopy on Ice. I feel like I might cry when this show debuts. I have strong feeling that that's going to be a home run success. Home run.
Yeah,
success.
and they've got the Santa's Christmas Cabin coming back. All the favorites: Snow and Glow with the snow at night, the Christmas tree lighting ceremony. So like everything, like and
Dude,
you know
Mary Farm goes hard for Christmas.
I know,
It's incredible.
and like even just like the Home for the Holiday show and the Snoopy, Night Before Christmas show, all that stuff, all that included with just regular admission, like, and it's only $69.
Yeah,
Like that's, I mean,
steal. It's a steal.
it's a steal.
Jen just posted the free Craft Village entry is Monday, November 28th through Thursday, December 1st. It's only free entry that week. So you only get 1 week of that. And
So
she
like
posted it.
The shopping week, essentially, right
you
after
could go,
Thanksgiving.
dude, if you could go into that Christmas Crafts Village during this free time period, it is a steal. There's so much that's being offered from all the different crafts booths and foods and just, dude, it's incredible. But here it is. Enjoy free entry to Christmas Crafts Village and select Knott's retail locations in Ghost Town, November 28th through Thursday, December 1st. General park admission or season pass is so you still have to pay for parking. I want to throw that out there. Parking is required, so it's not completely free. But yeah.
And it's true because a lot of Disneyland Magic key holders are gonna be blocked out that the week of December too. So maybe Knott's Merry Farm is where you spend your Christmas week this year rather than Disneyland. So
yep. Jules 14 been following for years now. Super awesome how far you've come, dude. Met you a couple times. Also, you're really down to earth. Keep doing you, man. Hey, thank you. I met a lot of people today. 5 Fires always to the 5 Fire community, man. You guys are so amazing. Thank you for the kindness and the compliment, my friend. Kimberly Moore, please. Smash that like button. Let's go. We got over 500 people in the chat. Let's go. One of the coolest parts about the free Christmas Crafts Village, you get to see the snowfall with that free entry. Wow. You won't get that at Disneyland. I'll tell you that much.
They're not giving snow away for free.
You know what you still get for free at Disneyland? Or California Adventure, the boudin sourdough bread, dog. That hits hard on a rainy day. Woo! I got a piece today, Danny. That sourdough bread at Disney California Adventure is so good. It is so good. Let me see. Brian Sevilla says that the Thanksgiving dinner stuff's gone. That's it.
Oh, yeah. That was gone really fast.
I wouldn't have. I think it's this one right here. That kind of bums me out, Brian. I've been lagging if I wanted to book this or not. So okay, this is gone. Don't even think about it.
Thanksgiving. I don't know. They had one at Mrs. Knott's. The Mrs. Knott's one went like immediately. Like
this is the one. There's
but
still
they had
one.
A second one at Amber Waves.
Yeah, this one looks probably just as good as the buffet one, honestly. Amber Waves is good. I like Amber Waves. Amber Waves is the hotel. If you're like, what are these people talking about? Jen Arredondo, that free entry is lit. You can shop at all the stores, grab a drink from the saloon, watch the tree lighting and snow. Wow. Hey, why can't we get that for Scary Farm? Like, you could go shop, walk through ghost town streets,
Go through the fog.
Watch the ceremony. Like you can't do no houses, but you could just at least enjoy that. That'd be crazy. That'd probably be too busy. All right, that's it for Mary Farm. We'll go more into detail next week, I promise. I want to get into Disneyland. All right, let's fire up some Disneyland talk and get into this very important talk, honestly. Jen says the take-home Thanksgiving dinner is still available. Oh, hold on. I saw it. So before we move on to Disney, I want to bring it up real quick. Our Knott's Adventure amazing post right here. Thanksgiving take-home dinners, $189, and you get like the works, man. The works. You get roasted turkey or glazed ham. 2 quarts of country. By the way, I'm gonna make you hungry right now, so I'm sorry. 2 quarts of country apple stuffing, 2 quarts of mashed potato, 2 quarts of candied yams, 8 ounces of cranberry sauce, 8 ounces of bread and buttered pickles. What is buttered pickles? I don't know what the hell that is.
They're the yellow pickles that are a little bit sweeter.
Oh wow. Okay. 1 quart of green beans, almondine. Quart of whole kernel corn, dozen dinner rolls, a quart of country gravy, butter, 4 ounces of boysenberry preserves, and choice of boysenberry pie or pumpkin pie. Serve 6 to 8 people for $189. If you don't plan on cooking, this is like what's up right here. You let Knott's cook for you. What a deal. That's a deal, man. All right, let's get to Disneyland. Danny, what has Disneyland been up to? I've been gone, so I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tell us what has been happening out here, Danny.
Yeah, so I actually just did an update, and there's basically just prep going underway for the holidays. But we got a few new things this year. Obviously, we've got not only Festival of Holidays, but we have celebrating Black Panther Wakanda Forever happening at the same time. That's going to be, the Wakanda Celebration Garden or Black Panther Celebration Garden over at the Hyperion kind of courtyard that used to be for just Pym Test Kitchen. Then they're going to have Namor over in Avengers Campus, and then he's going to be doing
M'Baku.
Oh, sorry, M'Baku. He's going to be doing some sort of show right in front of, from what I remember reading, it was in front of Guardians area, right?
Let's go to it real quick so we don't
because they wanted to do it like right next to where the Celebration Garden is or the Memorial Garden.
Yeah, that's all blocked off right now, by the way, still.
Yeah, they're still working on it. But we have that Flavors of Wakanda booth already in place now, right outside the Monsters Inc. attraction. So that, and the food that's coming there looks pretty good, I will say. It sounds pretty good too, and they got a really good alcoholic drink coming there as well. So I don't know if you want to pull up that post or not. Let me see.
I got it right here. I have to go to Safari because Google just doesn't want to open Disney Parks blog. So what Danny's referring to is something that will also be starting on November 11th.
So this Friday.
Yep. And we have M'Baku, who's already, they posted a video, it seemed like 2 weeks ago, that he's coming. I still don't know why, but we'll get, obviously when the movie comes out, it'll make a lot more sense. But here's the food item that's going to be coming to the booth. We're going to have a drink, and then I'm not sure what this is. What is this dish?
Yeah, 2 food items. So they've got
right here.
That peri peri chicken and the mafe, which is the ground peanut stew. It's like a peanut butter soup or peanut soup, sorry. And then they've got that butterfly PT lemonade, which is like vodka, and that looks really good, actually.
I'm gonna try them. This is all new, but I'm very excited. Very excited. Danny, what is your game plan for Friday or Saturday, whenever you go to the park? This is too much to cover for one day, dude. Like,
Yeah, I want to say I'm gonna have to try to maybe do Sunday too. Um, but
dude,
like,
it's too much. We
yeah,
have
because like there's like a whole
Disneyland,
video.
everything at Disneyland, everything at DCA, and then a Wakanda Forever celebration. Like, whoa, there's not enough time in a day.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are gonna really want to know what's good, they're gonna want to know what I think more importantly, like people always want to know like what are the best items to use their sip and savor pass on. So, and we don't even know that they mentioned the flavors of Wakanda booth being a part of this Black Panther celebration. They don't mention it as being an extra booth to celebrate Black Panther in Festival of Holidays. Although it is a Festival of Holidays booth, just painted black with decorated as like a Black Panther Wakandan like look to it. But we have no word yet on whether or not this booth is going to be included in Sip and Savor. So if you buy your Sip and Savor pass, does it work on Flavors of Wakanda? We don't know. So there's going to be a lot of questions we're trying to figure out. Like does Sip and Savor work here? Is this by itself just part of the Wakandan celebration? Um, there's a lot to figure out, and a lot of people who are planning their trips, they're going to want to know all this. So I feel like that's kind of be where I'm trying to like decipher it all.
Is it
But
me or is this weird positioning to put this in front of freaking Monsters Inc?
no, not really, because
Why
that's where the
can't you
booth.
throw this over there by like the Doctor Strange headquarters sanctum area? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have it over there, but I think they did it like in this space because they're trying to bring people like back there, right? And this is normally a spot for the booth anyway. The LA style booth is always over here.
Yeah, yeah. That LA style
So,
that got the boot, or whatever the hell would have been there for Festival Holidays.
yeah, I think what I saw because when I was looking at the setup for my video, um, we usually have all the ones down the main corridor, right, Mondo? But then there's that one kind of at Grizzly Peak, by itself over there.
Yeah.
That one's not there. There's nothing there. So my guess is they
Wait,
took that one
we're
and they
talking
put it
about
over here.
Little Mermaid bathrooms. There's no booth there.
Yeah, yeah, there's no booth there. So I think they
Oh.
took that booth and I think they moved it to this location and then decorated it for Wakanda, because that space normally isn't used for Festival of Holidays. It's used for food and wine, but not for Festival of Holidays. So
Oh my gosh! Did Hula Mama just say she didn't get a resi? Damn.
yeah,
Hey.
I saw Hula Mama in the park this weekend and she said she didn't and she's trying to get it.
Oh my
So
gosh, Hula Mama! I hope you get that resi.
I
I
know
got
I told her I said I really want that popcorn bucket. This is the only popcorn bucket I've ever wanted.
okay. We got to go to the popcorn bucket. Has honestly been more talked about than anything Christmas right now.
It's like it's legitimately a
Hey,
music
hey, you!
box.
Hold
It
on.
looks like something like
Let me,
decor. It
let me
looks
play
like
the
actual Christmas decorations.
let me play the video, Danny.
Hey, you! Guess what kind of music this music box plays?
Holiday music?
No. Pop music.
Dude, I don't know about the social media with Disney, but whatever. It got the point across. um, I'm not that big into popcorn buckets, but I want this one. I really want this one. We really haven't got like a good visual at all the decorations on it, but it's cool. It's a
The only
really
thing that
cool
worries
popcorn
me,
bucket.
the only thing that worries me is that it's clearly aluminum, right?
Yeah.
Like most holiday popcorn buckets. And so I have a feeling that like, in shipment and stuff like that, a lot of them are going to be dented and it's just going to be like really hard to get one without an imperfection on it. That's kind of the first thing I thought of when I saw it. I was like, I'm just going to have to accept the fact that I'm probably going to get one with a dent on it.
Hey, thank gosh they didn't bring the Christmas tree bucket that they've had. It seems like for like 4 years.
I know. I'm so over that. I want it to never
But
come
like
back.
they made it a green version, then all white version, and then I think Florida got like a all gold version. Like it was just like
I was talking to Hula Mama in the park about this bucket last week, and she thinks it's going to be really expensive because it's like a piece of decoration and it's an actual music box. So like,
do you think
popcorn,
that's $85. Do you think it's 85?
No, she was saying $40, $39.99.
No way, that's too cheap. The way Disney's been going right now. Everybody in the chat, post in the comments, how much is this popcorn bucket going to be? I say 85, dude. They're going to get away with it, Danny. Look, hey, at the end of this video, he has that look because he found out how much the price was going to be. Right here, look. He's like, this popcorn bucket is $85. We got a super chat. Isabel, hello, Mondo, Danny. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Isabel.
Thank you, Isabel.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Hope you're doing well too, and I hope the family as a whole is doing well. Isabel,
looks like a lot of people are saying 50, Mondo.
50. But thank you so much, Isabel. Fine fire.
Thank you, Isabel.
We also got Chris Perez with the super chat. Super chat. Do you think the crowds will be less on the weekends in December, or will it be crazy the whole month regardless of higher price Saturday, Sunday? It doesn't matter, Chris Perez. It just doesn't matter, man. I think it's busy as hell every day.
Yeah, too many families vacation as a family in December, so I don't think there's really a good day to go.
Chris Perez, I couldn't even tell you what day's good to go. It's unknown with reservation system. I could tell you right now, though, Friday has been sold out as a reservation for Magic Key holders. It opened up around 1 o'clock, and then it's gone again. So it's whatever busy it was, it just got busier. But Chris Perez, I would honestly say Sunday evenings might be nice because, people got to go to work on Mondays. But I foresee it just be busy every day, Chris. But thank you for your kindness and super chat, my friend. And cool Punisher logo. All right, so Ishmael says 50. Kim says 50. So it's looking like the consensus is going to be fit. Arlene says at least 60. Jen says 45. I feel like 45 sounds cheap. Just because Bowmania says $1 million. So I feel like the consensus is like 50 that everybody's saying. It's cost a winning lottery ticket.
I think I'm sticking with Hula Mama's original $40.
Yeah. Hey, what about if Disney did do something like, hey, this bucket's 85, but you get photo pass? That would be dirty, dude. That'd be dirty. Or right here, Alexander, you'll need a lightning lane for that bucket. Oh my gosh, imagine that. They're like the ones in Tomorrowland. The ones in Tomorrowland, you could only buy those if you have lightning lane or genie. That'd be crazy, huh?
You think the Figment bucket had a long line? Just wait.
Yeah, and you know what? All the people of Disneyland have been waiting for a badass bucket, and this is it, without a doubt. This is gonna break the internet. It's gonna be wild. This bucket's like a must.
They've been waiting for a BAB, a badass bucket.
A badass bucket. Yo, what's up, Chris? Hey, congratulations! I saw the DJ gig you did, dude. That was so cool. If it was refills, I would pay 85. Damn. Okay, real quick. You know what? What am I talking about? I could do freaking polls.
Do a pollster.
Yeah, I'll do a poll. All right, Danny. What's new at Disneyland? Did you see anything new when you walked around the parks last week?
Nothing new other than just the decorations, right? They're just preparing for Christmas. I didn't see anything else that was new per se, than kind of what's been already out there. Other than the fact that I could see, I know, I think it was Sam Carter on Twitter that was the first one to post the El Capitan sign peeking out over the trees as you walk towards the train station. and I verified that in person. You can see the El Capitan's marquee sign sticking right out over the trees. So if you look up, you can see it already. So
All right, there we go. El Capitan. Do you think Mickey and Minnie's opening early kind of taints the opening of the land, or it still be really cool to see Toontown in its entirety? Because I feel like it's kind of whack that they're doing this 2-step process. Kind of how like Galaxy's Edge opening was amazing, but it kind of wasn't because there was no lightsaber show, and then there was no Rise of the Resistance, which was like the big shebang, you know.
I don't think so this time around, only because with Rise of the Resistance, it was just the ride, right? And the rest of the land was already open, so people saw it, and most people didn't even know that Rise of the Resistance existed. The average guest, not the fans. And so they saw Star Wars: The Galaxy's Edge and they thought, wow, this is it. It's just the Millennium Falcon and then some shops. And then a lot of people I would hear constantly walking past Rise of the Resistance when it wasn't open, being like, "Why do they have all this wasted space over here? What's here?" So
This is a ride.
And it wasn't until later on they found out that it was a ride. But I think this is different, right? They're starting off with the ride, and then the rest of the land will open, and there's going to be so much changes. We don't know what the inside of Mickey's house, Minnie's house, Donald's boat with a new splash pad. You got Chip and Dale's gadget coaster now, rather than let's see the theming change there. Like, it's not going to be like a blow your socks off kind of theme change, but there's going to be a lot of small changes in the land that really hasn't received any change since it opened. So it's going to be, I think there's going to be a lot of hype around the land itself opening later on, especially that park and the new fountain coming to life at nighttime. There's just like a bunch of things.
You know what's going to be one thing about Toontown? It could actually hold people in there. Galaxy's Edge, they're over here like, let's do some bounty hunting. And I don't know how many people are bounty hunting, but I'll tell you right now, nobody's buying magic bands. Have you got that feeling?
I saw a lot of people buying them when they first came out, but I don't think people really know what they do, right? So the word needs to get out on what they do, and then when people can make up their mind whether or not they want to.
But that's Disneyland's job, Danny. That ain't our jobs. That's Disneyland. Nobody know nothing. What the hell is this? What's this bleep bloop blop on my wrist for?
I mean, they haven't even.
Can I use it for parking? No.
Let me
tell you. Can I use it to get my discounts? No.
The best part about the Magic Band for me has been the surprises, right? That I first saw Chris Rogers post about, when he was exiting.
Yeah, Chris did a good video.
Yeah, Chris was exiting Haunted Mansion, saw the heartbeat, and then I was noticing that happening on Web Slingers. That happened to me on one other ride that I did. And I'm trying to think of Buzz Lightyear. When I exited off Buzz Lightyear, it was doing a whole thing as I was walking off the ride. So like all these fun, but they don't tell you about it anywhere. So like if they advertise that somewhere, I feel like they would like really get a lot of like people interested. But like right now, with Disney World, you see it all the time because there was a long period of time where everyone got Magic Bands for free if they stayed there, and a lot of people stay there when they're visiting Walt Disney World. So it was just like everyone had them. So, and then everyone who didn't have them, that were just day guests coming from somewhere else, they would see all the other people wearing them being like, how do I get one of those? I want one of those. And now it's like there's at Disneyland, no one knows what it is. And no one's really doing a good job of like telling people what it does and explaining the benefits. And if I have to go to like content creators to figure out like where this Magic Band lights up interactive wise, that's like, I personally don't even know what rides do that. Like I know personally, cause it happened to me on Buzz Lightyear. I know it happens on Haunted Mansion, and I know it happens on Web Slingers and Matterhorn, but I don't know about anything else. And I've already seen videos of like everywhere the Magic Band lights up, blah, 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 Disneyland. Like I shouldn't need to find that. There should be like,
dude, let me tell you, one of the weirdest interaction with Magic Band for me was when I watched the Spider-Man stunt show, and I was watching it, like filming it for YouTube or a live stream, whatever it was. And then Spider-Man flew through the air, and I just feel my wrist like bam, bam, bam. I'm like, who would ever even care to look at the wrist and acknowledge that this thing is like probably lighting up and vibrating when I have this stunt Spider-Man flying through the air? What? I don't I don't know. That like Disney has a lot of explaining to come with this whole value of magic bands, but they're not selling. If you ask me, in my opinion, and from what I see, they're not selling. Walt Disney World, everybody has a magic band. Every person has a magic band. And now that I was at Florida, I could say this with like true sincerity. I feel like Magic Band 1 are more comfortable than Magic Band Plus. Because I didn't mind wearing my Magic Band all day at Walt Disney World. It was very comfortable. But then I wore my Magic Band Plus yesterday and today at Disneyland. And I just feel like it's not as comfortable, Danny. Maybe it's a little more bulky because of the Plus. Do you get a feeling like that?
Yeah, I mean the other ones were thinner, right? Because they didn't have batteries in them. So the other ones are because, and a lot of people don't realize too, if you're just looking to, if you buy the Magic Band Plus and your whole goal, like Hula Mama mentioned here, is just to check.
The one I grab's green. God dang it.
Yeah. like Hula Mama was saying, if your only purpose is to check into the park and to check in on the tap styles to get into the lightning lanes at the different attraction, your Magic Band doesn't need to be charged for that. It can be totally dead. So
and that's what I did today. I didn't even care to charge it, Danny. I just wanted it to get in the park.
Exactly. So the only time you need to charge it is if you want to do bounty hunting, or if you want the band to go off light and interactivity wise during a show or these surprise attraction interactions, right? That's when you need it to be charged. So it's a little bit thicker, right? Because it has a battery in it, versus the other Magic Bands don't have that because they didn't need batteries to be charged. So, and plus with the other Magic Bands, you could take out the little puck that can be red and you could stick it like on your Apple Watch, or you could stick it like on a keychain. Like Disney sold all these little accessories where you could put it. If you didn't want to wear it on your wrist as like a band. So, and that was kind of nice too, but they don't have that option for Magic Band Plus just yet.
We got Ishmael with the super chat. Ishmael, thank you so much, my friend. Has anyone else dropped their Magic Band? My daughter dropped it first day. They don't clip that good. So I have heard this from multiple people just in my vicinities when I like watched Nighttime Spectaculars, or when I took the tram one time and I heard it like at DCA somewhere. It's sounding like these Magic Bands are not clipping as good as like previous Magic Band. Disney's very aware that these clips don't work that well, because in Walt Disney World they sell like a little plastic that kind of keeps it in place a little bit better. You know the clip that I'm talking about, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell something that kind of like overlaps the two connecting clips to just keep them in place more. They don't sell it here yet, but dude, Ishmael, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Gosh, I wish I could bring up what I'm talking about. I give like a visual. Let me see. Shop Disney Magic Band clip. That's what I'm gonna put. Magic Band. Oh my gosh, and then this thing comes up. Magic Band clip. Let's look. What would it even be called?
So we got Hula Mama says the band lights up at the exit of Guardians. And then we have William Costa says the band interacts with the Doctor Strange show when he's casting spells. So that's kind of cool.
Dude, I can't find the name of this.
Brian Hairston says it goes off during the flag retreat ceremony.
What? That's new to me. I didn't know that. That's cool. But thank you so much, Ishmael. whoever could compile that YouTube video, I appreciate you, but it won't be me. I don't care enough. Oh, I found it. I found it. I don't know if it has a name. Right there. Boom. There it is. This clip right here. You normally don't put it right there. You put it wherever this clip of where, you know what I mean? But there's different versions and cheaper versions than this Dooney and Burke stuff. But yeah, I'm guessing Disneyland will probably get to this at some point very soon. But that clip, it works. I've used it on my. They had an annual pass holder one time. I don't remember when I got it, but yeah. Isabel says, "What if they made a special gate entrance only for Magic Band, like a fast lane?" Danny, when I go to Walt Disney World, it is so satisfying to go through those gates. Why don't we have that, dude? Did you foresee them just using a cell phone like they do right now to work the whole Magic Band system?
No, that's kind of one of the bummers that they didn't invest in the tap styles. You know, it's part of the experience. I think it really helps sell the Magic Bands, in my opinion. It makes you want to have one just so that you can have that interactivity. Yeah, because it's like it lights up your band, it lights up the thing, and you go on in. You feel it vibrating.
Some of these make noises, by the way, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so satisfying. We don't have none of that. And honestly, it really helps the entering of the theme park because in Walt Disney World, they have two Magic Band like sign-ins. So two people could be going in at once and continue.
Well, the best part about the tap styles, other than what Mondo just said, is the fact that, you know, parents can walk through with their strollers, people can go through with their wheelchairs, and they don't have to have someone open up a gate for them or like try to fit through a gate in the middle of the, you know, it's just easier because they can just go right through and still be on their stroller, still be in the wheelchair. So it's a much smoother entry experience than what we have.
I feel like Walt Disney World, they're all about streamlining. Disneyland, it's like we're just stuck in the old times, dude. Let me ask you this, Danny. Do you think Magic Bands implement into hotel by the opening of Pixar? What do they call it? Pixar Place? What do they call that hotel?
Pixar Place Hotel.
Do you think Magic Bands are implemented by then? Or somehow, some way, they're like, we're just going to implement Magic Bands by DVC hotel opening, which is years probably. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that? Because you're kind of more in the know of hotel and like to take a guesstimate.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking it would be more with the opening of the villas at the Disneyland Hotel. So that'd be kind of when they were in a time frame of where they could invest in the technology needed to be able to open with your Magic Band. But I think it's definitely necessary because if they make it part of that whole vacation experience, they'll sell so many more of them. Especially the convenience of being able to open your hotel room door. The fact that that's not there right now, I think is really kind of taking the wind out of its sails.
Dude, I think the non-implementation of hotel right now is terrible for Magic Band. I don't think Magic Band should have been introduced into Disneyland without the hotel experience. It adds so much more value to hotel guests. From a hotel room key to having all their tickets saved on there to having their lightning lanes just implemented through that. Not lightning lanes. Oh my gosh, what am I trying to think? Their credit card. Sorry, you could pay for stuff through your Magic Band. God.
Yeah, look, we have Brian Sevilla in the chat, Mondo. He said if they had those turnstiles, I'd buy a Magic Band right now.
Yeah. Hey, trust. Hold on. Let me go back to that video. I want everybody to hear that audio because that audio is just so satisfying, my friend. Let me play it for everybody.
It's always satisfying.
Yeah. Let me play it real quick, Daddy. Merch. I don't know if Christmas has arrived over here at Hollywood Studios, but we're going to find out. Let's do this. I love that over here in Florida, they have these Magic Band stations where you just go bleep, bleep, blap. All right. Yes. Gosh, that is so like satisfying. We need that in California. I even say it in the video. Oh man. But you already use your cell phone to open your hotel room at the Disneyland Hotel. I'm just saying, I know what it feels like in Florida, and magic bands make me want it. California, there's not so much want for a magic band, at least as of right now. I bought a magic band because I wanted to make a YouTube video out of it. But slowly but surely, I kind of don't even care to wear my magic band. Lots of time I have my iWatch and I'm double banding it on one wrist. It looks really stupid. I just hate to have it on both wrists. It's, oh gosh. Paulo says Magic Band is best for Walt Disney World. I still have mine from my last trip. Yeah, I feel like everybody that owns a Walt Disney World Magic Band is happy, Danny. Disneyland has not provided a happiness experience with Magic Band. Oh, man. Why the fingerprint? It's because they don't take photos of you over there, right, Danny?
Yeah,
they do the
don't.
fingerprint. Yeah, they do the fingerprint. All right. The other big thing that has started at Disneyland is this right here. Let me bring it up real quick. This is probably the biggest news, in my opinion. Tell me I'm your own Eloise, and you'll be left alone. Baby, telephone, and tell me I'm your own Eloise. So the tree has landed. The tree has landed, Danny. From what I heard, this is the same tree that was here last year and the years before. It's going to be the Sprite orange tree or greenish orange tree. What do you think on that? I feel like they got to get off that color, dude.
You mean when it lights up?
Yeah. Let me bring up a YouTube video so I could show everybody what it is. Let me see. Five Fires Christmas. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Opening day. Let me see. Here we go.
Here in the magical place where dreams come true, we hope you'll share the spirit of the season by helping us light our Yuletide tree. So on the count of three, everyone please join together in saying Happy Holiday.
Happy Holiday!
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy Holiday!
And a very pleasant evening to one and all.
Is it
from
broken?
The merriest place on earth.
And then, dude, what's the over-under that the tree doesn't light up the whole way on the opening day again? I give it 3-1 odds. So 33% chance that tree doesn't light up fully opening day. But this color of the tree, look, it's like orange, dude. I don't know, because the more traditional one is like the one at DCA. I don't even think I made it to DCA in this video. Yeah, I didn't even care to go to DCA in that opening day video. Are you cool with the Christmas tree the way it is?
Yeah, I like Disneyland's Christmas tree. It's better than the Magic Kingdom's. The Magic Kingdom's Christmas tree, I've always hated that Christmas tree. I think it looks really bad. Like for being such an amazing park and having like such awesome Christmas decor and including like the best castle lighting that ever existed with Castle Dream Lights. Like, well, I mean, we had Dream Lights. We haven't had Dream Lights for the past couple of years during COVID, but
I know they're not doing it this year, huh?
They don't have Dream Lights again, right? Because
they're not doing it. That's what I heard. They're not doing it.
Yeah, so they're just gonna do that new projection that they've got. But Dream Lights was like the coolest thing ever. But their tree is just so ugly. Like I don't like their tree at all. Like the Epcot tree is way nicer. The Animal Kingdom tree is really nice. But
yeah, let me bring it up. I have Magic Kingdom, Danny. I have
Magic Kingdom's tree is not good. Not good.
Let me see.
The base is too tall, so it makes it look like a bottle brush. Like I don't know.
Yeah, right here. Let me see. Where we got it. There it is.
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
It reminds me of like one of those like cupcake toppers that Knott's Berry Farm had recently. Do you remember that? It reminds me of that. Dude, Walt Disney World, they're like the biggest theme parks. And then they do like random small stuff like the boat in Fantasmic, this tree right here. The one in Epcot, their tree's beautiful.
The World Showcase tree is really nice.
Yeah, kind of odd. I'm shocked that that's not a more grand tree. I will say Disneyland, they go hard for Christmas. Like down Main Street, it looks beautiful. We got a super chat. Ragari, what do you want? What's up, brother? 5 fires, Ragari. Just wanted to wish you, Mystery Base Sonic, and your whole family lots of blessings and happy start to the holiday season. 5 fires. Dude, thank you so much, man. The baby talk is getting stronger and stronger out here. I'm so excited. Mystery Base says she wants to pump out the baby in December, but I keep telling her, just wait, give me Christmas, man. Give me Christmas. But thank you, Regard. I appreciate your blessings, my friend. Seriously, always thank you for just supporting the fire, man. Thank you so much, brother. Yesenia says, does $104 in a one-day ticket mean automatically no fireworks or nighttime entertainment? Pretty much. Good luck trying to even find a $104 day. I don't even think that exists in Christmas time, a $104 day. Let me see. Let me look it up real quick, Danny. Park tickets. How do I buy park tickets? All right, we'll look at this together. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. One park. We won't do Park Hopper because there's no way. So right now in December, your cheapest day is $144. So yeah, your $104 ticket that doesn't even exist in December. I'm guessing maybe that January. Yeah, right here. There probably will be no nighttime entertainment right there in any of these.
Yeah, because the 9th is the first day after the holiday season ends, and Believe in Holiday Magic would be ending then.
Yeah, you're gonna get Mickey's Mix Magic. That's what you're gonna get out to, which is not the worst thing in the world. I think Halloween projections are worse than Mickey's Mix Magic. Mickey's Mix Magic at least has fun music.
Right.
My Alyssa says I sent you a Venmo. Oh my Lanta, give me a second. Stand by.
Oh, yep. Check your Venmo.
My Alyssa dropping a 5 on the super chat. Biggest debate for you: Fantasmic Disneyland or Walt Disney World? I've heard Walt Disney World fans prefer our version because of the dragon and the finale boat. We did have Dragon on a Stick when it came out in 1992, and got Murphy we have today in 2009. I can't debate it of like what is better, but I have to admit Walt Disney World's version hits really, 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 really freaking hard. I don't want to take nothing away from our Disneyland Fantasmic. It has my heart. I will always say ours is better, but this new one, I don't know if it's the newness or what, but it's just hitting so hard, Danny. I want to show one part real quick because I just want to share it with everybody because it's so amazing to see in person. Where is it? Let me see. Right here, Danny. I just want to show 2 parts. My bad. I want to show 2 parts to everybody. Here we go. Let's do this. Danny, what is your thoughts on these projections? Because I heard that they updated this.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I haven't. This is the first time I've seen the Frozen section.
Oh, dude, let me play it.
I am the daughter of the village chief. Found a way across the world. They call me, and the call is enough to get all inside me. It's like the tide, always walking and rising. I will carry you here in my heart. You remind me. But come one day, I know the way.
Dude, I get chills, dude. I am Moana. It's so dirty, dude. It just goes hard. I'm gonna put it to rest. Our Disneyland one has my heart. But this Walt Disney World one, I never saw the garbage version that they came out with previously. Everybody says they hate it. So I only know this version of Fantasmic at Walt Disney World. And I'm in love with it. I'm just in love with it. And I'm going to say this again. They're both amazing shows. The fact that they're completely different now makes it even better. You have to go to Florida to see that version instead of the whole Galaxy Edge thing where it's the same things in two different lands. I love it. I love it. I like, and you know what it is too? They have Pocahontas, bro. They have Pocahontas, Danny. They got a lot of stuff. They threw like every IP that exists right now in that show. It was ridiculous. But yeah, fantastic. And I watched Fantasmic twice yesterday. I'm just I might as well be a Fantasmic YouTube channel because I can't get enough. I can't get enough.
Number one fan.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. For Disneyland, I do want to talk about another thing. Hold on, where to go? I couldn't believe my eyes. I actually had a chance to meet Johnny Depp today. I'm just kidding. But this Jack Sparrow, he will be in my YouTube video. He was so good. He was so good. I want to bring something up though, Danny. I asked Captain Jack Sparrow about this like head that he had on his waist. Do you know why he has a head on his waist?
I don't.
Okay. I'm not here to scold anybody if you don't know, but it's his mom. And that'll be in my vlog tomorrow or tonight, whenever I edit it. I had no clue that he has his mom's head on his waist. I want to ask the chat, did you guys know that? And be honest. Oh, man. Yup, both shows in 24 hours. That's right, Bowmania.
Yeah.
I could say
crazy.
that.
I didn't even think about it that way. That you were in 24 hours.
How many people could say that, dog? Not many. Not many. Where is... Oh, my gosh. All right, that's it.
We got full throttle asks Mondo, are you gonna be at DCA on New Year's Eve, or are you doing Knott's Berry Farm?
Dude, Knott's goes so hard. I think this year I'm probably, I don't want to confirm to anything, but I want to do DCA. I really do want to do DCA. Everybody says DCA was incredible last year and the year before in 2019. What about you? What's calling your name for New Year's Eve?
Well, I don't want to buy a ticket to Disneyland, so So I'll.
Oh yeah, we
probably-
gotta buy ticket. I'm not going to DCA.
I don't wanna
If
be-
I
I
have
don't
to
wanna
buy a ticket, I'm not going to TCA. I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah. Well, I don't want. I mean, I'll probably be going to Knott's or Universal because I don't want to buy a ticket to. We're blocked out. We can't go. So it's
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
be. I don't want to be spending $180.
Woo! You know, I might go to. I'm gonna go to Knott's probably, Daddy. I'm gonna go to Knott's. So let me show. I feel like there's a lot of people that said nope on this head. Let me show you this part. This will be in my vlog. I have to put it on. I filmed it all today, so let me show you. Hold on. It's just it's messaging it to my computer. There we go. Hold on. Stand by. There we go. Open. Why is it not opening? All right, here we go. Let me see. Let me go to share. And then QuickTime Player. All right. Look at this, Danny. I had no clue that this was gonna happen, dude. I was legitimately wondering why you have a head on your waist.
Captain Jack Sparrow. Captain Jack, where's the pearl?
Haven't you? Isn't it great?
There you go.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for the coldness as well.
Why do you have a head by your sword?
That's his mom. Don't talk about her like that.
Oh, who is it?
His mom.
Oh, my gosh, I didn't know that. What? Are you serious? Dude, right there, Daddy. Did you know that?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Dude. I was like, what? Dude, I feel like I learned something new I never even knew every time I go to Disneyland. Every time. Dude, look, I love the reaction though right here.
There you go.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for the coldness as well.
Why do you have a head by your sword?
That's his mom. Don't talk about her like that.
Oh, don't talk about her like
Who is
that.
His mom.
Oh, I was like, whoa! I didn't know that. What? Are you serious?
Yes. Hey.
There you go.
I didn't know that. Wow. I had no clue, dude. I had no clue. I did get schooled. I learned something new. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn. Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah, see, it seemed like the character host didn't want to have anything to do with it.
To me, I was like, okay, I'll be more. To me, it was like I want to watch Pirates now to make sense of whatever that is. That'll be in my vlog tonight or tomorrow. I'll get to it as soon as I can. Disneyland. The big news too that's happening with Disneyland is we're about to kick off everything Christmas, literally. If you could name something you're really excited for, Danny, what is it? Is it the fireworks, Festival of Holidays, the food, entertainment? What are you most excited for?
Two things: festival holidays, the booths that festival holidays, and Sleeping Beauty's wintertime enchantment when they light the castle up right there. Wintertime enchantment at Sleeping Beauty's Winter Castle. That's like the best thing that they do. Like it's better than the fireworks, in my opinion.
Damn. It's from the movie At World's End. He asks his dad, played by Keith Richards. He then lifts up a small head. Ah, okay. I'll watch that one then, because I don't want to go back to Captain Jack and the character host. I want to know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's cool though. That's cool. Look at this lineup, Danny. Maybe I take it back. I think Disneyland's the place to be if you want to do one day Christmas. Where do you do it? I would have to say it's probably going to be Disneyland because you get Haunted Mansion Holiday. It's a Small World lighting and the holiday version of the ride. Wintertime Enchantment and Sleeping Beauty at Sleeping Beauty's Winter Castle. You get Believe in Holiday Magic Fireworks, Christmas Fantasy Parade. If you park hop, you'll get Luigi's Joy to the World, Mater's Jingle Jamboree, World of Color Season of Light. And then you also get Festival of Holidays, which is a bunch of food options. That's going to be incredible. Disney Viva Navidad. And then just festival treats. Can you believe this lineup? This is pretty crazy. I feel like Disneyland has bumped up their entertainment aspect in a big way. What do you think?
It's when you have the parade coming back, it's bumping it up, right? We haven't had a parade in Disneyland since Believe in Holiday Magic or Christmas Fantasy Parade last year, right? There is no parade. We had a bunch of cavalcades in between. But we haven't had a parade. So it's nice to have a parade back at Disneyland again before we get Magic Happen. So I feel like having a full parade, having the castle lighting ceremony in the snow, having, the Small World lighting ceremony, the tree lighting ceremony, Believe in Holiday Magic. There's just so many surprise, holiday moments that you can have. You have the Disneyland band playing Christmas songs too. Some special guests the first week of December will get candlelight procession and candlelight at Disneyland. So, there's just a lot going on. And I feel like, you don't have to buy a ticket for Oogie Boogie Bash to do it like you do at Halloween. So, Meet Santa. Yep, absolutely. You got the Santa meet and greet. You got one over at Disney California Adventure and the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail, and at Disneyland over in Critter Country. So they transform.
Do you think the one that's kind of going under the radar right now is the Santa at the hotels? That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the hotels are cool. I love the Disneyland hotels Santa because it's like a retro modern little living room setup that they have for him. So they always do that. The Grand California one obviously is really good. They've got their whole setup and the gingerbread house and the tree, and that Santa outfit's a little bit different. I have no idea where they're going to do Paradise Pier Hotel because they don't have a lobby. So maybe they'll do it in the
where are they going to put that Santa at Paradise Pier Hotel? They ain't nothing.
Maybe he's going to be inside the ballroom with the temporary front desk. I don't know.
They're like, so Santa's by the front desk where you check in. Just go meet Santa over there at that corner.
Yeah. But there's a lot going on. I think that both Knott's and Disneyland have a lot to offer. So it's you're gonna spend less money at Knott's, but more at Disneyland. But you're gonna get a lot of things that you probably remember from past visits at Disneyland.
Yeah, real quick, just to kind of give a lot. I think I'm gonna make a whole video on this.
Mickey's Happy Holidays. Mondo loves that show.
I love Mickey's Happy Holidays. It's such a good. I don't know how else to consider it than like a big cavalcade. It's really good. Really,
every time that show goes off, Mondo sings the song like the rest of the day.
Dude, I love it. It gets stuck in my head. There'll also be Disney character sightings, including Maribel from Disney's animated Encanto. Mariachi Divas, mostly kosher, will be playing. Blue 13 Dance Company. They're currently, you saw them, right, Danny?
Blue 13 Dance Company, yeah, they celebrate Diwali. And they were doing a celebration for Diwali around when Diwali started in September or in late was it late October?
Yeah,
like the 24th.
They were in front of Steakhouse 55 area.
Yeah, because they were doing some special food at the coffee house for Diwali. So
damn, that's open. I didn't know that coffee shop's open. That's wow. Fat Cat Swingers, many people's favorite. The Mistletoes will be coming back this year. Tina and the Sounds of Celebration. I think they were in Downtown Disney recently. And then, most importantly, Holiday Toy Drummers, which I love watching them every year. One of the biggest must-dos if you come to Disneyland Resort for Christmas time or holidays, Viva Navidad. Please make your way out to Viva Navidad. If you've never seen Viva Navidad, it's incredible. It's literally incredible. Let me see if I could play. I know I'm already getting copyright in this video. Five Fires, Viva Navidad. I want to play that real quick.
Oh yeah, and my Lisa, don't forget Mickey and the Fab Five's new outfits in Town Square this year that are not the same as previous years.
Oh really?
Yeah.
All right. Let me play this real quick.
Remember Mickey got his
Bravo, Panchito! That was amazing! And now I have a gift for all of you! What is it, Jose? The samba from Brazil! Ooh, I like it!
Dude, absolute fire. I've seen that show like 3 or 4 times in one day, dude. Sheesh. You catch me with the Michelada watching that show. Let me see. I'm just trying to catch up. Oh, Tokyo Disney Resort. Oh man. I just saw my Alyssa's because I haven't been on my Instagram, but she sent me the Tokyo. Here we go. Can I go to it? Oh, I think it was the same preview we watched. All right. Diamond Boy Disney Christmas Fantasy will feature some new choreograph. They're changing one unit annually. This year, choreograph for the Candy Cane Shop is all new. Huh. Hey, we'll see you Friday. Dude, that's new to me. I think that's it. I don't have nothing else to talk about Disneyland.
Yeah, there's only one thing I wanted to talk about that I mentioned in my new video was Splash Mountain.
Oh yeah, dude. To me, we were talking about it earlier, Danny. I'll ask the question: do we get any notice that Splash is closing in advance for Disneyland fans, guests, pass holders? What is your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to. I think Disney's going to really want to close this one kind of on the down low, right? It's just going to show up on the refurbishment calendar just because they have to disclose that. And then the walls will go up, right? Last year, Splash Mountain closed for its annual refurbishment on January 10th. That's when the holiday season ended last year. This year, the holiday season ends on the 8th. So maybe we see a very similar time frame. We have to remember the Tiana's Bayou Adventure attraction opens late 2024. So we don't have all that much time left. We have all of 2023, and then if it's late 2024, they've got most of 2024. So I have a feeling it would make sense for them to close it now. Because I feel like there's a lot of work to do, and late 2024 is not that far away, it seems.
No.
So my guess is, if I was, to put money down, I would say it closes this once the holiday season is over, and then just stays closed, and then we don't see it anymore, and there won't be a farewell. Disney doesn't want to be selling merch and things and making a big deal about Splash Mountain going away because they don't want to pretend like it exists, right? They want Bayou Adventure to be the main attraction that's always been there, that's taking over. They're getting rid of Splash Mountain for a lot of reasons, right? And a lot of them are very problematic reasons, so they're not trying to bring attention to that. So they're trying to just close the ride and get started on the construction. And I feel like its normal refurbishment is probably around that time. Although sometimes they've pushed the refurbishment to like February, so maybe we see that we see them push it a little bit. But I have a feeling they probably want as much time as they can. They've got to do a lot of work. They've got to take the tree off the top of the. If we're going based off the model, right? The tree topper on Splash Mountain is gone. It becomes a hill. Then they've got to install that like big water tower that has Tiana's crown on it. And then they have to put in all those fake new trees that are going to make the bayou section of the front. And then take out all the briar patch, like the thorn. So there's a lot of work to do. Not to mention, I'm sure they have to really kind of gussy up a lot of the infrastructure inside the mountain, make it new again. And then they got to remove all those animatronics because they're not relevant to the new ride anymore. So I have a feeling though they're going to reuse some of those animals. So
I think they're going to reuse everything.
Yeah.
That's the Disney motto, dude. Reuse everything. Look at these trees, Danny. Damn.
Yeah, they brought in a lot of trees. They got that water tower, but you see the top doesn't have that big tree anymore. So they got to take that off.
This is all new. Look, all that's gone right there. That's all completely new. It's gonna be fire. I think with the starting of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, what better time to do it than January 27th, when it's so hard to focus that Splash Mountain has closed when you have 100 celebration kickoff, new fireworks, characters, World of Color, merch. It's just so hard to like even try to focus on Splash Mountain at that point. From like a public's perspective, it's like we're worried about this now. Oh, and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Daddy. Nobody's thinking about Splash Mountain anymore. I think it's gonna go down January 27th area, if not probably a week before. They just close it, and like Danny's saying, it's just like a whisper in the air, just gone. Walls are up. Splash is gone. Never see it again. Let me see. All right. Okay. Anything else you want to talk about, Danny?
That was it. I just wanted to touch on that Splash Mountain part because I felt like, I'm very excited about Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I'm not a person at all that, that's upset that the ride's changing. I love the change, and I love Princess Tiana's storyline for the ride. But it's still this type of attraction, right? This Splash Mountain attraction is going to be closed for a really long time. So if you have the desire to ride the Splash Mountain attraction as an attraction, and you want to get your ride in before it's closed for well over a year, I would say do it sooner rather than later. And if you don't have any plans to go before, February or late January, I would say I don't know what your chances are like, because it's going to be closed that whole time to be redone. But if you come afterward, then you'll get to ride the new version of it. But there's going to be a long time you won't be able to ride a log ride or water ride really at Disneyland, unless you count Pirates of the Caribbean. So
yeah, storybook.
Yeah. Storybook, I guess. Yeah.
Dude, somebody sent this to me on Instagram. It's actual concept art, Danny. Actual concept art from, oh snap, hold on. Oh my gosh, what the heck happened here? Let me see if I can make this bigger. I have concept art of the treehouse, Danny.
Of the treehouse?
Yep. It's right here.
Oh.
You can find it on Walmart. This is the treehouse that's coming to Disneyland. Do you think it could happen? Obviously not this tree right here, but I'm just saying, Encanto. Do you think it's going to build up steam, or it's kind of weird?
I've completely given up on the idea that the treehouse is Encanto,
or that it's going to be something cool.
I just don't think it's gonna be Encanto.
Damn. Let me see. Where there was like one photo that was like super let me see if I could. It's not opening. Oh well. Let me see if I could make it. There we go. Yeah, right here. This is the one that was kind of circling around for a little bit. The treehouse does not look that cool. Like, this is amazing. Whatever idea this is, I don't see Arc Treehouse transforming to that, huh?
No, I just don't know really too how much Encanto really fits in Adventureland either.
Right in between Indiana and Pirates. It's kind of like, what?
Yeah. So I don't know. I've given up my idea that that's actually going to be what that is anymore. So
I think you're the one that's more spot on, dude, that it's going to be Jungle Cruise. Like the Rock's version. The Rock's Jungle Cruise.
Yeah. I mean, potentially. I don't know what, maybe it just has like a general, like, SEA kind of vibe to it. I mean, that'd be cool too. So we'll have to see.
Sam says, Mata, they were trolling. I'm the one that's messing. I'm just kidding. That is not concept art. That's just something found at Walmart. I'm saying it's definitely Swiss Family Robinson. So I just want to throw this out there. Somebody like very strongly wrote to me that it is Swiss Family Robinson. And I remember I told Danny, and it kind of didn't make sense because why go backwards in 2022, 2023, whenever the hell this opens? But at the same time, Disney Plus is the ruler of the land out here, and Swiss Family Robinson will soon have a show on Disney Plus. So
and they could tie it into the SEA as well.
Done. Win. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's finish off Speculation Sunday, everybody. 5 minutes Q&A. If you have any questions, any topics we didn't get to, post in the comments right now. Let's talk about it. That big black eye channel, the treehouse, will be whatever the cheapest thing they could do with it. Oh, right here. Hey, Danny said this too. Swiss Family Robinson, the drink gives it away. I kind of want to get that drink again. Where do you get that drink again?
In the Magic Key Terrace where you never go.
I'll never go there again, so I won't drink that drink again. Could they be adding an elevator for wheelchair? Only Disneyland knows information like that, Phil. I wish I could help, but I don't know.
I don't really see how this is confusing to me because people are not paying attention to the fact that when you're up in the treehouse, all you're doing is stairs. There's no flat spaces. Like there's very small spaces that are flat. So unless the entire tree is getting completely redone, which we're not seeing any of that right now, because the scrim has come down multiple times, gone up multiple times. Because every time we have Santa Ana winds, they have to take the scrim down because it's dangerous and can blow the scaffolding over. So, they're not changing the structure of the tree all that much. And even if you got someone in a wheelchair up to the tree, there's like the whole experience is stairs. It's
very limited. You wouldn't be able to.
There's not like you have to be ambulatory in order to do the tree house, just like the subs, right? Like you can't. There's no way to do the subs except for like the alternate experience where you watch a video of it.
Yeah.
So, I just don't think they're gonna be doing. I mean, I could be wrong, but like. The whole tree is stairs. Like that's the whole point of it. It's just a staircase.
And then they have a bridge that I don't know if you want to be on that, like on a wheelchair or a scooter. You know what I mean? Because remember the bridge, I feel like was always shaky. Bowman, what good foods did you eat in Florida? So the only main good food I had was called Boma, and it's at Animal Kingdom Lodge. I actually did a video on it, and I don't even know how to describe the food. It's just so good. Let me look it up real quick. Is it African cuisine, Danny?
For what?
At Walt Disney World?
Yeah, Boma Flavors of Africa.
Flavors of Africa.
Yeah.
I've done a video. I don't know where it is. I did a whole video on it though.
Boma's one of my top 3 restaurants at Walt Disney World. I don't like it for lunch and dinner, but specifically for breakfast, I feel like it's the best breakfast. Like everything available there is like so good. Every time I go, when I went with Peter and Kitra and Mouse Vibes, this last time, we also went to Boma as well too. So,
Yeah.
and it's the one place you can get Simba waffles instead of Mickey waffles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, Boma is absolute fire. Danny, what is this bread again? That I like. Oh man, I forgot what it was, but it was so good.
Yeah, the bread. Everything there is good. Like, there's literally nothing that they offer that's not good. They even have like these really bomb asparagus, and like I'm just like, where can I get asparagus in the morning? This is amazing.
Boma breakfast is a buffet. Every booth has like 3 things you want to eat. It's hard not to overeat at that place. It's just really good. It's my favorite breakfast. Honest, I canceled Ohana for Boma. That's how good that was.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Diamond Boy Disney says it makes total sense. Next year is the 100th, and they definitely want nostalgia. It doesn't cost much to do. Yeah. Let me see. Did you guys warn about Not Scary Farm parking? It was crazy when we went. Took 2 hours to park. Dang, dude.
I heard this was the issue too.
Why?
Really?
What
really?
the heck?
The only way around this is to just get there early for like regular Knott's Berry Farm, and then just like stay until Scary Farm. But if you're coming anywhere near the Scary Farm like event starting, it's easily 2 hours to park your car. Easily.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Damn. Villain went yesterday, I think, to Knott's Berry Farm, and he said it was busy on a Sunday. So maybe Knott's is picking up steam now that we're in Christmas. Jamie Lynn, how long is Fantasmic running in Florida? Probably to the end of next year. I don't know any dates, but that show is not leaving anytime soon.
Yeah, no, it's a staple. It's a nightly staple at Hollywood Studios. Like, once it's back, it's not going away.
Thoughts on King Thanos on ice coming to the Hyperion? So King Thanos everything. What's going on with Steakhouse 55 and what are they Steakhouse 55 is not going nowhere. I keep hearing it's just going to go to the DVC hotel. And there's like pretty strong insight that speculation is going to happen. Stella says, is it better than Ohana's? Hell no. But breakfast, Boma's better than Ohana's. Ohana for lunch or dinner absolutely destroys Boma. It's kind of weird how that works, but that's just.
I don't know where you're getting that insight though, Mondo, because
that's just what I heard, Daddy. That's what I heard.
I know, because when I was with you when we went to the grand opening of the Disneyland Hotel after it reopened from COVID, and the general manager, whoever, some big manager was there saying hi to all of us, and we asked him if there was going to be dining in the new tower, and he straight up told us there's 0 dining in the new tower, period, except for maybe a bar, and they're working on it.
Dude, why isn't the lounge open right now, Danny? They could easily open Steakhouse 55 lounge and sell the lounge foods and the drinks. You would think they would open Steakhouse 55 just for the convenience of all the Disneyland Resort hotel guests. Because it's like Trader Sam's or Bus, right? Tangaroa Terrace. That's all.
I feel like they want to do Steakhouse 55 like in a different location somewhere in the Fantasy Tower. I just don't know where. Maybe upstairs above Goofy's Kitchen, but then that's where they host a lot of wedding receptions. So like, I don't know if it's more profitable to have a restaurant than it is like a private party venue area.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, we'll have to see. But like, I know they want to kind of redo Goofy's Kitchen. Maybe it's all part of more of like a renovation that kind of goes alongside of the Disneyland Hotel's Villa's opening, and they kind of redo the hotel a little bit to match it up. But yeah, from what we were told, there's literally no dining in that tower because there's no room. So,
oh man, it's gonna be a weird time when that hotel opens. And priority reservations are going to that hotel. like for the day at Disneyland or California Adventure. Viva LV. How long do you recommend for a Disney World trip? What do you think, Danny? You want a solid Disney World trip? How many days you need?
6.
Yeah, it has to be 6. 5. Every time I've done a 5er, which I just did recently, it's too soon. It's just too.
Yeah.
One more day matters.
You gotta just blow away 2 days for travel. Like you just gotta do it because you have to get to the airport so early before your flight, and there's not really a lot of time to do too much. Like we went to we had a flight on our day leaving Disney World. We were able to go to Disney Springs, shop around for a little bit, have lunch at Chef Art Smith's home cooking, and we and then we had to go to the airport directly from there. So it's like you know that's kind of like what your last day is, and then when you arrive, you maybe have time to go get dinner somewhere, and that's about it. So at least if you're flying in from somewhere, but if you're local, you could do it in 5 days.
Yeah, easy. It's just a travel aspect. Yep. Let me see. All right, couple more questions before we get out of here. Real quick, Diamond Boy Disney, Knott's Scary Farm attendance tanked this year. Usual attendance for the weekend pre-pandemic was 30 to 45K. Damn, that's scary. This year's the highest night's attendance was 22,000. I feel like the chaperone and bag policy alongside with marketing. I think Danny will contribute marketing probably the most on focus itself, contributing towards the lack of success of the event. So honestly, with Scary Farm, I think the one that started the bad taste in the mouth was the lack of annual pass for Scary Farm. Because that was a big blow to a lot of fans that were like, whoa, I didn't even think of buying a pass in May or whatever the hell they stopped selling it. But I think Scary Farm next year is going to be a banger. There's a lot of stuff that Scary Farm, but I'm very excited for the future of whatever the heck they're going to do for next year. I hope the marketing does get better, whatever the case. I hope we get a better show in the theater, honestly. I've been saying that for years now. But yeah, Scary Farm, I loved the 2 times I got to visit. I really wish I could have gone more. Happy speculation on a Monday. Hit that like button. Please consider subscribing and definitely check out Danny's YouTube channel as well. All right, closing thoughts, Danny. Let's finish this out, man.
Yeah, no, I agree with. Just to close out, I agree with Diamond Boy Disney. I think I don't necessarily know that the chaperone policy was too bad. I mean, I'm sure that got some people to go to Universal instead because parents can't chaperone their high schoolers and want to just kind of drop them off. And Knott's just wasn't going to have that this year. The bag policy was ridiculous, like literally ridiculous. There's women, like tons of women couldn't comply with this, and there's other people that have medical reasons why like they couldn't, and it's just too hard and confusing to try to figure out if you could get it accepted medically. No one was on the same page. It was very confusing. I didn't like it. I didn't stay at Scary Farm as long as I wanted to on the days that I went because of the bag policy, because I couldn't bring
charger, water bottle, whatever you wanted to bring.
Yeah, but then they were like so strict about like, like you can't bring a hydro flask, can't bring a water bottle. I literally walked in with a giant like liter water bottle, half drank, and they didn't say anything. Walked right in with it. So like it was so inconsistent, I think, and the rules were so like strict. I think it kept everyone away because they were like, well, I need to have snacks with me or I can get like really, I'm diabetic, or so, like some people would say that. I saw people saying that like, I'm diabetic, I have to have snacks with me, I need to have this, whatever. And like for them to just say that this is like the rule and there's no exceptions, it kind of scared a lot of people away. And then also like what Jay was saying about like marketing this event was terribly marketed. I didn't hear about it anywhere, like at all. And
I remember talking to people the week of, and they're like, Scary Farm starts this week? I was like, yes. Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you not know?
I think the lack of preview event, like the fact that they're not going back to the preview event, I think is such a bad idea.
Dude, hey, that's where it started. When we didn't get the theater preview event where it announces all the houses with the fans, dude, that is so... I can't believe that's not even 2 years in a row of not having that.
Yeah, and I doubt it's coming back.
I hope not, Danny. I hope that's wrong.
And next year's 50,
I hope that's wrong,
we
dude.
need to have it for next year.
If we don't get it next year, dude, damn. No preview event?
That was like something that you looked forward to every year.
When they announced Waxworks and Origins that year, you remember the hype? Dude, everybody was already like, I can't wait. And then they scare people outside like pretty much 2 months before Halloween or a month before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh. Villain also says they're still selling Scary Farm merch at full price. That's kind of crazy to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the case at Horror Nights. They're like 90% off. They just want to get it. They just want to get the merch out. I know this is probably not even a consideration, but if Horror Nights dropped Netflix or they're just no longer working with Netflix, if Not Scary Farm was able to pick up Stranger Things and bring a Stranger Things version to Scary Farm, my gosh, you will not struggle to sell tickets at all. And I feel like kids, the in the chaperone policy rules, they will find a way to get a chaperone to come to that Stranger Thing, Scary Farm, 50th anniversary, whatever the hell they're going to do. It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. And imagine, Danny, if they were able to also introduce like Fear Street. They just like, hey, we love Netflix. Keep all the Netflix coming over here. Yeah, but I feel like that would never happen. It'd be really cool. It'd be really cool. But all right, that's it. My closing thoughts. I'm ready for some Christmas at Disneyland. I got my reservation for Friday. Thank gosh. Shout out to Timothy AF. Shout out to Jansen for letting me know that they
Did you get for Saturday too, Mondo?
Yeah, I got Saturday. I don't think Sunday. That's just a little too much. But stay tuned. We got a lot to cover. Disneyland Christmas, and that'll probably be the focus, honestly, for the next 2 weeks. Danny, when can we expect a podcast from you again?
Yeah, so we didn't have a podcast this week. David Vaughn was traveling in Costa Rica, so we took a week off, but I did have a new video come out on my channel today that kind of like brought some of those news updates we would normally have in the podcast in sort of a similar format, but with video. So that one posted today in lieu of the podcast. And then the podcast will be back next week on Monday, like it always is. Normal time. It drops usually at 5 a.m. On Monday, so that you have it for your commute if you're one that commutes on Mondays, or if you just want it when you work in the morning. So you can do that next Monday. If you want to watch the video now, it's already on YouTube.
Danny, real quick before we end, Melissa, you're in this boat right here, Danny. 3 year subscription.
I know. I already signed up for the Disney bundle.
Okay. I was wondering what you were gonna go with. Oh man. Hey, Andor, another big episode of Andor this week. I can't wait. I'm excited. Disney Plus, I hope, keeps the continual of content, and I want more Disney Plus. I truly do. All right, everybody, big thank you for joining us on a Monday. I know it's a Monday, but I appreciate you guys being here. Big thank you to Danny holding it down, and I appreciate your time, Danny. This was awesome Speculation Sunday, my friend. I gotta hit that horn. Oh, right here, Danny, real quick. Danny was asking about this. The format style on Danny's video was awesome today. There you go. No better compliment than that big black eye channel, dude. I told Danny too. I love when he does it. It's just a lot of work when Danny produces like one of those. All right, everybody. We are firing it down. The Cali Bay. And just as Danny are calling it a day, I'm the main host, Mondo. Ah!